Welcome back to Auto VIP, the channel where we bring you the latest reviews, insights, and deep dives into the automotive world. If you're passionate about trucks, SUVs, and everything that moves on four wheels, you're in the right place. Today, we're taking a closer look at the upcoming 2026 Chevrolet Colorado, a midsize pickup that's been gaining more and more attention for its balance of ruggedness, technology, and value. We'll walk through the design, performance, technology, trims, and most importantly, the expected pricing. By the end, you'll know whether the new Colorado deserves a spot on your driveway. The Chevrolet Colorado has been an important player in the midsize truck segment since its reintroduction several years ago. Competing with rivals like the Toyota Tacoma, Ford Ranger, Nissan Frontier, and Jeep Gladiator, it has carved out a strong reputation for being versatile enough for work, family life, and adventure. Now, with the 2026 model year, Chevrolet is aiming to refine the package further, adding new tech features, enhancing performance, and keeping it competitive in an increasingly crowded market. Let's start with the exterior. The 2026 Colorado builds on the fresh redesign from 2023 but with some subtle updates that sharpen its look. Chevrolet seems to have leaned into a bolder, squared-off front fascia with a wider grille and more pronounced lighting signatures. Expect slimmer LED headlights with daytime running lights that stretch across the front for a modern and aggressive touch. The overall shape remains muscular, with chiseled body lines and a stance that communicates strength. Whether you're buying the truck for work or play, it looks ready to handle both. One of the highlights of the Colorado lineup is variety. Chevrolet understands that truck buyers have different needs. So, for 2026, we're still expecting a lineup that includes work-focused trims like the Weight, versatile options like the LT, adventurous packages like the Trail Boss, and the off-road kings Z71 and ZR2. Each trim has its own styling cues and wheel designs, ranging from more subtle road-oriented looks to aggressive off-road tires, skid plates, and raised suspensions. The ZR2, as always, is expected to be the showstopper with its wide stance, chunky tires, Multimatic DSSV dampers, and desert-ready character. Moving to the interior, Chevrolet has been modernizing its cabins, and the Colorado is no exception. Inside the 2026 model, you can expect a clean, driver-focused layout with plenty of digital real estate. A standard 11-inch infotainment touchscreen paired with an 8-inch digital instrument cluster should be available on most trims, with higher trims offering an even larger 11-inch gauge display. The system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Google built-in services, and a host of connectivity features. Materials are also improving across the board. Base models will still stick to durable plastics and cloth upholstery, but mid to upper trims will benefit from leather options, soft touch surfaces, and contrast stitching that bring an upscale feel. Practical touches, like multiple storage bins, large cup holders, and USB-C charging ports, are all part of the package. Chevrolet also puts focus on comfort, with supportive seats and thoughtful ergonomics that make long drives or off-road journeys more enjoyable. Technology and safety have become central to truck buyers, and Chevrolet is responding with a generous suite of features. Expect standard safety equipment like automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, lane keeping assist, and a rear view camera. Higher trims or optional packages bring adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and even a surround view camera system that's particularly helpful for off-roading or parking in tight spots. Performance is another area where the Colorado continues to stand out. The 2026 model is expected to continue using the turbocharged 2.7-liter four-cylinder engine that was introduced earlier in the lineup. It comes in multiple outputs depending on the trim, ranging from a healthy base version to a high-output variant that delivers well over 300 horsepower and impressive torque numbers north of 430 pounds-feet. This engine has proven itself to be powerful, responsive, and efficient compared to the older V6 and diesel options that Chevrolet retired. Paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, the Turbo 4 makes the Colorado lively around town, confident on the highway, and capable off the beaten path. Rear-wheel drive comes standard, but four-wheel drive is widely available, especially on the more adventure-oriented trims. Towing capacity remains one of the strong suits of the Colorado, with maximum ratings expected to sit around 7,700 pounds when properly equipped. That's enough to handle a medium-sized boat, a couple of ATVs, or a small trailer, making it a practical workhorse. Payload capacity also remains competitive, giving buyers the flexibility they need. Fuel economy is always a question for pickup trucks, and while the Colorado is not a hybrid or electric model, the turbocharged four-cylinder strikes a decent balance. Depending on configuration, you can expect around 20 miles per gallon in the city and up to 25 on the highway. That's respectable for a mid-size truck with this much capability. Speaking of capability, the off-road trims like the Trail Boss and ZR2 deserve their own spotlight. These versions of the Colorado take the already solid platform and turn it into a true adventure machine. With factory lift kits, skid plates, locking differentials, and upgraded suspensions, these trucks are built to handle trails, mud, sand, and rocks. The ZR2 in particular is expected to continue being one of the most capable mid-size trucks on the market, rivaling or even surpassing off-road icons like the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro and the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Now, let's talk about price. Pricing is always a major factor in the mid-size truck segment, and Chevrolet knows it has to keep the Colorado competitive. For the 2026 model year, we can expect a slight bump compared to 2025 due to inflation and added tech features. The base weight trim is likely to start just under $32,000, making it accessible to work truck buyers and those who want a no-frills pickup. The LT trim should sit closer to $35,000, offering more comfort and features for everyday use. The Trail Boss will likely land in the $38,000 to $40,000 range, appealing to those who want an affordable but capable off-road machine. Moving up, the Z71 should start around $42,000, striking a balance between off-road readiness and upscale features. And at the top of the lineup, the ZR2 is expected to push past $50,000, possibly reaching $55,000 or more with all the bells and whistles. While that's not cheap, it's in line with other high-performance off-road trucks in the segment, and it delivers serious capability for the money. Overall, the 2026 Chevrolet Colorado continues the tradition of being a truck that fits many lifestyles. Whether you're looking for a reliable work partner, a family hauler, or an off-road adventure rig, there's a version of the Colorado designed for you. Chevrolet has managed to refine the formula with updated styling, a strong and efficient engine lineup, advanced technology, and a competitive price range. So, should you wait for the 2026 Chevrolet Colorado? If you're in the market for a mid-size truck, the answer is likely yes. It's shaping up to be one of the most well-rounded and versatile choices in the segment, offering just about everything buyers are asking for. With its bold design, impressive tech, strong towing and off-road capability, and a wide range of trims and price points, it's a truck that earns its place on your shopping list. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Chevrolet Colorado. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay up to date with more reviews and news from the automotive world, make sure you subscribe to Auto VIP. We've got plenty more content coming your way, covering everything from the latest trucks and SUVs to electric vehicles and industry trends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.